What's going on, guys? Today's video is exciting because I've got a brand new baits, the Googan bait, Rattlin Ned. Super excited to try these out. I got green pumpkin gobies. They are just little Ned rigs. They got rattles inside of them, so they got a lot different action going on, and I'm really pumped to try these. Out here at the pond again, I'm going to be using some spinning gear, and let's see if we can get after some bass. All right, let's give it a shot. Googan baits, Rattlin Neds. Super pumped to try these. I've just been hearing about them all over the Googan Squad channel and from all the Googan Squad members, but finally got my hands on a couple. They're about 3 inches long, and they definitely have rattles in it. Very unique design, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it's honestly pretty loud rattles. There's one. Oh my goodness. First fish on the Rattlin Ned. Heck yes. That did not take long at all. Well, first fish, checked that guy off. Boom. I don't know where that bait went, but it threw the bait. First fish on the Rattlin Ned. I mean, that only took, 2 casts. Let's get some more. That was really fast, so super pumped. I gotta find that bait because it threw the bait off of it. I don't know if the bait ripped and if it's usable again or not, but let's see if I can find it. Well, I couldn't find that bait, but it's all good. I got a few more left in the package, so I think there's 8 per pack. Gone through 1 now. Didn't take long at all, so super pumped to be able to catch some fish. Obviously, they're a little soft if they're ripping that easily, but I think that rattlin's gonna be killer. There we go. Another one. Ned rigs are killer in here. Boom! That's studly. Doubled up with Liz, who's fly fishing over there. She got a beautiful little bluegill. And I've got a nice little pound largemouth. He bent the crap out of my Ned rig hook, so may have to get another hook too. But great bass. Boom! There we go. Third fish. That's actually pretty chunky. I mean, he's obviously eating well. There's usually a fish right here in this corner. I've had a few different bites over the years. But it's a nice fish, very thick. For, a 10-inch bass, he's certainly fat. Eating well. Off he goes. There's quite a few bluegill. Oh my goodness, that was a big bass. He was right under this drain culvert, didn't even see him. Sorry if the audio's not the best. Got a lot of wind out here today, blowing at 10 to 12 mile an hour. There's one. Oh no. Dang. That felt like a decent 1.5 pound fish. It's really important when you're working this bait, you're just bouncing it off the bottom and taking your sweet time. You don't want to rush that. A rush can lead to, no bites and a bad recovery. But if you take your time and you work it really slow, you'll get quite a few bites. You just got to make sure you set the hook pretty hard. That's, I think, honestly what I did wrong on that last step, because I just did not set the hook hard enough. Good hook set and keeping that bait nice and slow should be key to quite a few fish. There's a good one. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Up he comes, yeah. Holy wow. That's a really nice bass. Definitely the best one of the day. Not only is that the best one of the day, right at about 15 I'd say, but look at how he ate that bait. Completely destroyed it all the way down there. That's gonna be tough to get out, honestly. But wow, awesome bass. Now, if anybody was wondering if the Rattlin Ned rigs work, there's your answer right there. Beautiful solid largie off the Googan baits. It's pretty important when you're lifting that Ned rig off the bottom to kind of pop it. If you're just lifting and dropping, those rattles won't make a lot of noise. You can almost feel it through the line, make just a little bit of rattle, a little bit of vibration you can feel. It's pretty cool though. It's a very unique bait. There we go. Oh, he popped off. You know, I felt him come off, honestly. As soon as I set the hook, I felt a big slip. He trashed the bait on that one. That's unfortunate because that felt like another good one. Another good hit. It's unfortunate. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm having tons and tons of bites, but just not able to connect. It is a little unfortunate how these baits kind of split. You can kind of see they're splitting pretty easily. Rattles are staying in there excellent though. The rattles are not moving at all, and you can even tell that they're working a little bit. So pretty impressed with the rattle. Unfortunately, the plastic's a little soft, but I think over time the baits will probably develop and the plastics will get a little bit better. But in the long run, I am catching fish, and I'm having quite a few bites at that. So I'd give these baits, you know, a solid 9 out of 10. Fish catches is by far the most important thing. Design, shape, style, plastic, whatever, that all comes second. Most importantly, does the bait catch fish? And it does. So I'm very happy with that. Here's a good one. There we go. Awesome. Another one on the Ned rig. Man, these fish are munching today. About the same size as the last couple. Very happy with that. Kind of coming off this corner out here. A lot of weeds in here, so I think there's some fish bedded down in those weeds. That's just one. I'm sure there's a couple more in there. There's one. Another one off that corner. Makes a second one out of there. This is a much darker fish. Bent the crap out of my Ned rig hook. That's another disappointing thing, is that these hooks are really, really soft and they bend pretty easy. Very quality fish. I think that's 2 fish on this bait, and like I've said before, I mean, I'm gonna take it off as easy as I can, but you can definitely tell that there's some rips and tears in there. 2 fish isn't too bad though. I wish that it would hold up just a little bit longer, but it's catching fish. That's the important part. I've got 4 left. Like I said before, I'm using the green pumpkin goby, and we're gonna keep going with these. They're working so well. Usually I like to switch up baits every now and then to try some other stuff, but it just doesn't make sense to try anything else. The fish are munching on this. Another guy said that he caught 4 here yesterday, and I've surpassed 4 by quite a few already, so pretty happy with that. Rattlin Neds, they're working. One good tip for anybody trying to fish shallow as well is try to stay off the bank a little bit, especially when you're trying to fish certain holes. Your shadows can definitely spook some fish out. You just don't want that. So if you stay back, they won't see those shadows, and that'll help you get a few more hookups. There's one. I spooked one off with it. Oh no! I don't understand it. That's the 3rd one I've lost like that, I think. I don't know if I need to muscle them in more or what. I'm taking it a little easy on them. I mean, I could just be horsing them in, but yeah, if you guys got comments or suggestions on what I should be doing to get these fish in all the way, let me know down below. I'm very anxious and nervous to see what you guys think, because those should definitely be catches. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. He choked it. I may have waited just a hair too long on that one, because he buried it in there. Man, that's just telling you how much these fish want it. There's no doubt in my mind that this is a fish catching machine. Solid little 12-inch bass. Awesome. Great largemouth. Another tip to fishing these Ned rigs is that you want to be throwing these anywhere there's some good structure, off weed edges, drop-offs, anywhere there's rocks in the water, sandy bottoms or rocky bottoms. That's where these fish will shine and that bait will shine, and man, those fish will go right after it. Smallest one of the day, I'd say, but he came off of a little bit of the drop-off out there. There's some weeds on it too. Just like I was saying, that's one of the spots you really want to hit hard when it comes to these baits. Man, oh man, that was incredible. Incredible day out here for sure. Caught a bunch of fish on the Ned rig. I don't know what happened the second half of the day, you know, really slowed down. The first hour I was killing them. Probably had 10, 12 bites. In the second half of the day, it really slowed down. The other side of the pond, I don't know if it's because the sun wasn't shining, but it really slowed down on me. But anyways, I'm gonna give these baits 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm doing that is I wish the plastics were a little more durable. Catch a few more fish on them. Excellent day out here. Thanks for watching. Check them out. Get you some Rattlin Ned rigs, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.